Welcome to the final episodes of 86. Now, as you can see from the title, probably this is gonna be a double episode, right? The final two episodes I'm gonna watch together. You guys did say that they're better experience together, so I'm gonna do just that. And because of that, that's gonna mean that if you're watching this on Patreon, eventually this is gonna go to YouTube as well. That's how I'm saying this. If you're watching this on Patreon, that's gonna mean that the Saturday slot that would usually be another episode of 86 is actually gonna be empty this weekend, purely because I don't have a replacement for 86 yet. And speaking of replacements, I'm gonna need you guys to recommend me anything down in the comments that you guys would want me to check out on Patreon. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be basically anything. There's no like genre restrictions. I picked 86 basically myself. I don't think it won a poll. I think it came second or something. But I'm gonna give you guys some leeway to, give me recommendations, and then I'm either gonna pick something on my own based on the recommendations, or I'm gonna give out a poll after this episode, like maybe like after a day or two of this episode going live. I'm gonna see. It might also just be my own decision based on the recommendations that I see. No promises yet. I have no idea what it's gonna end up being, but as I said, leave down recommendations for what we should be checking out in the comments. Anyways, in the previous episode, it was the heaviest episode of the series probably so far. It was such a tough one to watch. It was really, really heavy. But basically it was, well, killing Kiri, right? And Frederica, going out there and coming to terms with killing Kiri and even taking a very active role in it. And, putting an end to her basically dream for the past few years, right? So her goal, her aspiration. So now what? Now what is she going to do? She is effectively going down the same path as Shin did. So how is she going to act in this kind of situation when faced with this kind of decision of what to do next, right? So I guess we'll find out. How is she going to differ from Shin? How is she going to go down the same path? I don't think so, considering that they do seem to be quite different as people, right? We saw the conversation of their ideologies, and where Frederica even acknowledged the fact that she is going down a similar path. But I feel like, considering how self-aware she is about it, I feel like I don't know. I hope, maybe it's more me hoping than feeling like it, but I hope that she finds some kind of new goal after this first one, right? I guess we'll find out. So, without further ado, let's go into the final episodes of 86. Hmm. 'That was so unnervingly done. Why though?
嫌だ。待ってくれ。兄さん。朝飯だよー。シン。シン。ありがとう。お前には何もない。守るべきもの、帰る場所。
ありがとう。望むものをありがとうございます。
シン、ありがとう。最後に呼ぶべき相手さ。生きているための理由。
ありがとう。
シン。一つ。モルフォを撃つためだけに生かされていただけじゃないか。
シン、それならもうありがとう。
どこにもいらないお前が。ありがとう。生きていていい理由なんてもうどこにもないじゃないか。
シン。
やっぱり時々でいいから思い出してほしいから。お前が自由に生きて幸せになって、その途中でさ。
Is this finally the breaking point for him?
幸せ、勝手なことを言うな。俺を一人きりにして。どうして誰も彼も俺一人置いて先に死んで、それでも最後まで戦い抜くのが俺たちだと、誇りだとここまで。君は死に場所を求めて戦っていただけだ。そんな馬鹿げた旅路に彼らを連れ回して。シン、ありがとう。
心が冷え切ってしまったから、仲間たちと交わした情が熱うて痛いのじゃ。
抱えきれないほど辛い。
Oh, wow.
ならしばらく預かってあげるから、少しは私たちに頼ってよ。
またお前一人だけ置いてかれちまったな。待って待って待って。
Man, his mind is such a mess. It's so sad. Also, just how casual he is about all this. Because it seems like he's getting used to it. It's so sad. Wait. Wait. Wait, he's extremely unreliable narrator right now. Let me not jump to conclusions. Shin! Wait. He's not. Yeah, he's not reliable right now. Is this? I think this. I think this is real.
こちらはギアード連邦西方方面軍第177機甲師団所属機です。防衛線維持のためレギオンの排除を実施しました。支援をいただきありがとうございます。
いえ、ですが
ご心配いただき恐縮ですが、本体は後方に接近しており、合流は可能かと。一緒に来ますか？数名程度の人員であれば、本体も保護できるかと思いますが。
Wait, sorry. I need a second. That's oh, it's the complete opposite. Oh my god, the juxtaposition. Ooh, baby. Ah. Oh, that got me. The juxtaposition between her saying, even if I don't win, I can't leave behind the people I lead. Meanwhile, Shin doing everything to win and then wondering why people are leaving him behind. The absolutely the dichotomy between the two sides. They're so different. They're complete opposites when it comes to that, right? Oh man, where Shin is trying to win, and because of that, people are leaving him behind, or not leaving him behind, but they are, they're dying as he's going forward. Meanwhile, she's ready to, she doesn't want to win if it means sacrificing everyone around her. Oh my god. Oh god, give me a sec. Oh shit, I was so worried for a second because he is such an unreliable narrator right now because he's losing his mind and he's seeing visions of everything that's happening and stuff like that. I was worried that he's seeing visions here and that I was gonna get debated, but it seems like this is happening. Thank god. It's been like, how many episodes has it been? Anyways, let's keep going. Oh.
死に急いででもいるのですか？それならいっそ戦わなければよかったでしょうに。
大丈夫です。
なんかあったらとっとと逃げろよ、女王陛下。生身で戦場にいられても邪魔なんだからな。
いいえ、それに何かあるとは限りませんから。たとえ力を及
The
ば
direction of these scenes.
諦めて膝を折るような無様はしない。命尽き果てるその最後の瞬間まで投げ出すことなく戦い抜く。そう言って生き抜いた人たちがいて、同じように荒れると彼らは私を信じてくれました。だから私たちは生き抜いた彼らに追いつくために、彼らを連れてその先まで進むために戦うんです。私は旧共和国防衛部隊指揮官ブラディレーナ・ミリーセ大尉。私はこの戦決して逃げません。
Wait, sorry. I was a bit bloody visioned. I didn't see exactly what you said.
私はこの戦
We'll never. Okay. Oh.
決して逃げません。
Fuck.
少佐。その彼らは
言われましたから。その人がこの破局を、レギオンの大構成を教えてくれたから、私は生き延びられた。生き残ってほしいと願ってくれたから、いつか会えたらと言葉を残してくれたから、また戦える。その人がいてくれたから、私はこうして生きていられる。だから答えたい。もう彼らはいないけれど、せめてその行き着いた先にたどり着きたい。生き切った彼らに追いついて、今度こそ彼らと一緒に戦いたいから。彼らをこの戦場の向こうに連れて行きたいから。あなたもそうでしょ。戦い抜いたから、生き抜いたから、今そこにいる。そのことをもっと誇ってもいいのだと思います。
少佐、少佐、俺は
No! Don't tease us like that.
女王陛下、まずいぜ。グランミュールのやつから連絡が来た。こっちに向かってるレギオンが嫌がる。
いけない。連邦の方、あなたも一緒に退避を。キュクロプス。
あんた気づかねえのか？あのマーク。
ギアーデ帝国。
Yeah.
いや、違ってそうか。そういや見たはずねえのか。
Oh, of course.
ご苦労だった。
She never saw it.
はい、
無事なの？ノーゼン注意。
中佐、生きていたんですね。
おかげさまで。これでも心配してたのよ。作戦目標完遂したなら報告はちゃんとしてちょうだい。
すみません。
ま、今回は他の子が報告してくれたからよかったけど。
生き残ったやつが。
シン君。
シン、お前な、そういうことは真っ先に確認しろ。
ほんと、またクレナが大泣きして大変だったよ。シンにだけ繋がらないってさ。
クレナちゃん泣かせたのこれで2回目よ。いい加減無茶ばっかりするのは。泣いてないもん。
隊長、勝手に殺さんでくださいよ。そうだ。お前こそ吹っ飛ばされたきり動かねえから死んだんじゃねえかって。まあちっとは心配したぞ。てなわけで
Fuck!
まさかの戦隊全員無事だ。誰も先には行ってねえよ。お疲れ様、シン。まだいたんですか、エルンスト。可愛いうちの子を心配しているだけなのにその言い方何？僕一応連邦軍の最高司令官だからね。こういう時こそいなくてどうするのさ。先遣隊の報告によるともう接触してるみたいだけど、 連邦軍は本作戦終了後、旧サンマグノリア共和国の救援作戦を実施する。無人機が共和国内の無線を傍受し、3国の合議で決定した。仮に第2のモルフォが建造された場合、防衛施設で囲まれた共和国内に陣取られると深刻な脅威となり得るし、それに生き残りがいると認識していながら見捨てるのは人道に反するからね。連邦にとっては同胞、君たちと同じエイティシックスの救出作戦でもあるから否やはない。でも帰りたい祖国じゃないんだろ。迫害者のために戦いたくないというなら本体進出をもって構想させるけど。いえ、このまま残ります。共和国を助けたいとは思いませんが、死なせたくない人間も中にはいますから。そう、先ほど接触した共和国軍の処遇は。こちらのヘリでグランミュールへ向かう。レギオン遭遇時は護衛のヘリが対応するから、しばらくは先遣隊に任せ少し休みなさい。了解。それとフレデリカ、帰ったらとっちめてやるから覚悟しなさい。コンテナにでも詰めて送り返します。頼むね、お兄ちゃん。
本体と合流しても帰らぬからな。
別にもう人質の必要はないんだけど。
そのようじゃの。
よく無事だったな。
Wow.
キリが守ってくれたのじゃ。
It's like that one scene.
すまない。預かった拳銃。
ああ、もういい。結局戦場に戻る言い訳でしかなかった。
今も抱えてやって、一人たりとも投げ出さずに向き合ってやりながら何が言い訳じゃ、バカ者め。お人よしの死神が。名乗らぬでよかったのかの。あの者がそなたの共和国での指揮官なのであろう。
少佐のことは話してないはずだけど。
わらわの力を忘れたかや。
覗き見か。
あの者が名乗った時、そなたと来たららしくもなく驚いておったでの。なんと関わりのあるものなのかと見たのじゃが。先に行くだったかの。追うてきておってよかったの。けなげにそなたを慕ってこれまで進んできたその相手に、そなた名乗らずでよかったのかの。
まだ名乗れない。追いつくと言われたから。追いついてたどり着いた先がこんなありさまじゃあんまりだろう。進んだ先で彼女が見るべき景色はこんな戦場なんかじゃない。
なんというか、そなたもおのこじゃの。ことこういうことについては妙な見栄を張りたがる類の生き物じゃ。ところで気づいておるのか。そなた今答えを出しておるぞ。あの者が進むにはそれにふさわしい景色がある。あの者の行く道はそなたが先にたどった道じゃ。ではそなたの目指すべき先はどこじゃ。その答えを今そなたは自ら出していたであろう。
What? We're already this late into the episode? Oh my god. Thank god there's another one. We're not even doing any kind of break between. We're just going straight into the next one.
少佐。
よく見えなかった。
You got a good look.
ねえ、少佐。
Oh, he was also crying a bit.
忘れないでなんていつ言ったの？
なんか声が前と違ってた。たくましくなったっていうか。
そりゃ変わるさ。俺たちと同じように戦って生き残ってきたんだ。
いろいろあったけどよかった。
なんで泣いてんの？
泣いてない。
驚くだろうな。俺たちが生きてるって知ったら。
Wow.
会ってみたかったわね。一度くらい。
We lived through this battle, but it's far from over. It is far from over. It is. We're just going straight into the next one. Yeah. Wow, December 24th, I think it is. Yeah. This is one of the battles won, but we know that there's still many shepherds left. There's still many battles to be fought. So, oh man. But we know we have some of the Republic soldiers as well, some of the Republic army there to maybe help us out. December 24th. Christmas Eve.
おかえりなさいませ。
Nice.
嬉しいな。ちゃんと帰ってきてくれて。交代と休養は重要だからね。じゃあこれは僕からみんなに。1年なんてあっという間だね。連邦に来て2回目の生誕祭。今度こそプレゼントを渡せて嬉しいよ。ただいま。
ただいま。
ただいま。ただいま。
ただいま。
よかったな。早速パーティーじゃな。
その計算ドリルは終わったのかな。
まったくためになるお仕置きじゃ。
Cookbooks. The shells. He's starting to do stuff outside of war, outside of fighting.
独立機動部隊。
って要するに今まで通りレギオンぶっ潰せってことだろ。そう前線で戦いたいという君たちの希望に沿ったあくまでも僕個人からの提案だ。問題は直属の上官となる客員士官についてなんだけど。
まあ別に。
いいんじゃない？そうね。
ああシン、君は？西方方面軍は実に6割損耗。
Mm.
全士官学校、特殊校、新兵訓練基地の教育機関を繰り上げ、補充兵に充てています。ですが、訓練不足は否めません。対してレギオンは戦闘部隊こそ減毛したものの、生産施設は全くの無傷です。戦況は今後、確実に悪化していくものと思われます。つまりこのままでは人類側がすりつぶされて敗北する。そうだね。はあ。防衛線はこれまで通り維持しつつ、レギオンの重点を集中的に排除する独立機動部隊を設立し運用する。まさか閣下からも同様のご提案があるとは。エイティシックスだけで機動打撃部隊を編成する。失礼ですが、閣下らしからぬお考え。
Also, is that all of humanity that's left? Are these few nations here?
彼らには彼らなりの価値観があるというのに、不憫だからと拒絶する ちですが、九段の客員士官については納得するでしょうか？もう話したよ。僕も心配していたところだけど、その必要はなかったみたいだ。何しろ。
What did that say? Lieutenant, examples of power usage during. Oh, whoa. My camera's going crazy. Of power usage during combat operations. 825, 21, 49. He was first to detect a large Legion offensive and got his squad ready in advance, contributing greatly to the battle. Oh, they're using the American date system. To 10, 11, during the Tri-Nation military operation, he was seen using his powers. Okay.
これは私からだよ。ありがとう。久しぶり、友人。悪い、来るのが遅くなった。友人。
He was that young?
お前がいた時と同じ。
Damn.
なんとか維持できてる。どうして戦うのかと前に聞かれたな。正直まだよくわからない。俺にはお前が言ったような戦う理由なんて何もないから。けどあいつらに、最後まで連れて行くと約束したあいつらに見せたいものが戦場じゃないことだけは分かった。
Hmm.
海を、いつかお前が妹に見せたいと言っていた景色を見たいとは俺は思わない。でも海を見せたいとは思う。知らないものを、見たことのないものを見せられたら、俺が戦う理由は今はまだそれでいいんじゃないかと思う。また来る。今度はお前が見たことのないものを伝えに。マルセ、
Hmm.
ニーナがやってるんだ。友人の妹の。死んだお兄ちゃんに手紙を書き続けてる。俺のせいだな。待てよ。なんで受け入れるんだよ。俺だよ。この封筒、お前に、ニーナに手紙を書かせたのは俺だよ。悔しくてやりきれなくて、でも俺は悪くないって思いたくて。全部お前のせいにしちまった。すまない。すまない。悪かった。
Oh, here she is.
お前にも彼女にも。俺はよかったな、笑ってて。シンはさ、パーソナルマーク変えないの？
Haha.
嫌か。書くのが嫌ってわけじゃないけど、ちょっと縁起悪いかなって。
Oh, sorry about
変
that.
な言い方になるけど、もう背負ってあげなくてもいいんじゃないの？そうかもしれないけど、でも6年も使って今更縁起もないだろうし、重いとは思ってないから。はいはい。 切れたみたいだな。いろいろそんな風に見える。さあな。でももうちゃんと見送ってやれると思う。
Wow. Another 3 months.
兄さんがいない先を見ようとするのは難しい。望むものも求めるものも何もない。何のために生きるのかまだわからない。でも本当に書いちゃうよ。俺にはこれを置いていく気のない奴らがいる。俺でいいと言ってくれる人がいる。だから多分もう大丈夫。自分でいける。ありがとう。分かってる。お前たちのことも忘れてはいない。俺は死神だ。戦おう。レギオンに閉ざされた今のこの世界のままでは果たせないから。彼らのために、あいつらのために。彼女のために。
Oh, we're going back. What happened to the cat?
帰ってくることができたのはあなたたちのおかげです。忘れません。戻りました、お父様。革命祭の日の夜、レギオンの大攻勢が始まりました。多くの仲間と私は戦ってきました。呼びかけに応えてくれたたくさんの86区の方たちも共に。忘れません。しかし共和国は滅亡しました。わずか1週間のうちに。それでもなんとか防衛戦を続けているところに、2月ほど経った頃、救援の軍勢が到来しました。はるか東、レギオン支配域も国境線も越えた向こうから。彼らギアーデ連邦は共和国がエイティシックスに行った迫害と虐殺をすでに知っていたのです。
Mm-hmm.
86区で生き残っていた人々は連邦に救出され、希望すれば誰でも連邦市民になることができるようになります。ひどいことは終わりました。救援軍は今もこちらに駐留し、最低限の支援だけは続けてくれていますが。
おい、こいつの方が多いじゃねえか。しっかりやれよ。平等に扱えねえのか、色付きはよ。なんでこうなるんだよ。
罪を自覚しない市民には いずれも罰にはなり得ません。おじさまの言う通りなのでしょうか、お父様。
ミリーゼ大佐、それは。
お気になさい。
Nice.
なるほど。
Nice. It
改め
lived.
てレギオンに攻め込まれた我々をその優先により戦線を巻き返し、ここ第1区まで奪還して助けてくれたのは大佐も分かっているだろうが、最新鋭の兵器で武装し士気高く盛況な連邦軍の皆様だね。
はい。
今回膠着している第1区より北方の奪還にあたり、連邦軍は我々に将校を派遣するよう求められている。君はその奪還部隊の指揮官に志願したとのことだが、間違いないかね。
間違いありません。
いやー、君ならそうすると上官の私には分かっていたよ。私も同じ気持ちだ。せいぜい頑張ってくれたまえ。
で、行くの？連邦に。
Yo, what's up, Annette? It's been a while.
驚かないの？今さら。それぐらいで驚いてたらレーナとは一緒にいられないわよ。あの日以来どれだけびっくりさせられ続けたか。一生分驚いたわ。なんでそんなことできる？これ連邦が作ったっていうレイドデバイス。なぜか共和国と同じ設定があるのよ。たまたま。いやいや、どんな偶然よ。どういうこと？
It was modeled.
こっちの技術が入ってるの。
Mm-hmm.
生きてるエイティシックスが関わってないとこんなの無理よ。でも大構成よりも前に連邦と接触したエイティシックスがいるとも。それもこれも向こうに行けばわかるか。アネット、なんであなたが連邦のレイドデバイスを持ってるの？志願したからよ。技術士官として派遣されるわ。私も連邦に行く。
Nice.
自分にできることを最後までって、そんなレーナ見てたら仕方ない、しょうがないって思いたくなくなっちゃった。私だけじゃなくて多分他の人も。だからパラレード使うなら私が行かないとってこと。また一緒ね、レーナ。
すまない。まだもろもろ計画中でね。
しかしこれは。
君を軽んじているわけではないよ。
Here we go.
いいぜ大佐。エイティシックスと共に防衛戦を戦い抜いた君のような指揮官を私たちは歓迎する。
ありがとうございます。最後まで全力を尽くします。
ではまた本国で。
時間くらいは稼いでやろう。せいぜい打ちのめされるといい、レイナ。お前の望んだ甘ったるい夢が現実の前に壊れていく様に。
This switch up.
おじさま、もう少し時間をください。私の夢が壊れるまで。
Welcome to Republic, Simon Olia.
これはお待ちしておりました、ブラッディ・レジーナ。早速ですが行きましょう。お見せしたいところがあります。
Ah. Here we go. Fuck this episode, man. Oh, fuck. We're not gonna see the moment. We're not gonna see the reunion, are we? Actually closer. Shoujo. Hmm. Are you gonna be seeing it? Come on, let us see it. Let us get the satisfaction. Oh, these scenes, man. Ah! Four different names.
れからは私も一緒に戦います。
Is that it? Fuck. Give me a second. Oh my god. I need to wait. Oh. Ah. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. We made it through this. We made it through it. Oh my Jesus Christ. What a finale. Oh my god. You guys must be thinking, oh, say this if you wanted me to sit through both of these episodes in a row, because god damn, that was painful. Oh, in the best way possible though. These final two episodes were by far and beyond my favorite two episodes of the show. I don't think, yeah, I think they are by far and beyond my favorite ones. Wow. I kind of want to talk, I want to use this time here at the end to talk about the show in its entirety, my thoughts and stuff like that. I feel like we can do it now. So, when I went into the show, I thought it was going to be more focused on the mystery aspect of it. And while it is, I feel like the main mysteries that I found the most interesting were kind of like answered in like I think it was like episode 4 or something. They talked about a lot of the mysteries that I was really, really interested in. Like, you know, how do the legions, how do they work, right? How does that happen? What are, like, what's powering them? All of those things I thought were gonna be a mystery that's gonna be drawn out for the most of the show, right? It's gonna be something that's gonna be drip fed to us. But they kind of talked about a lot of the mysteries that I really was interested in very early on, and then I thought it needed some time to build up new mysteries. And it did. It definitely did. It took the rest of the season basically building up new mysteries to get invested in. And I think towards the end of the season, obviously with the entire bombshell of them leaving the territory and then finding life, and finding the Federacy, right? Finding the Federacy is what the big reveal was, I guess, for the mystery. But now in the second season, it definitely feels like it put all of the mystery and stuff like that kind of like on a bit of a back burner. Obviously, there still is the entire mystery of the legions and like their entire society or whatever. They have their entire system that they have. There is that mystery, but I feel like it definitely season 2 picked up more like a human drama. More than anything else, it was focusing heavily on the characters, most specifically about, more specifically on Shin, right? And him as a character and his repercussions onto him. Obviously, there was still some aspects of like politics and stuff like that happening, but I feel like they were pretty minimal because at the end of the day, the overarching story is, you know, the legions are trying to take control over, or trying to take over all of the world, and we're trying, like, the countries are starting to get together to stop it, right? That's the overarching premise. So when it comes to the politics, even though there were some really cool and interesting stuff, I feel like the main charm of second season was the character writing, more than anything else. And yeah, the character writing was really, really good, especially in the past 3 episodes, I would say, was when I was actually the past 4 episodes, because I want to include the entire episode with Frederica and Shin just talking. I thought that was fantastically done when it comes to character writing, right? And then here towards the end, as I said it in the previous video, in the previous, like, 2 episodes ago, I talked about how I love, and my favorite part of the show is how it portrays the effect of the effect of war on individual people. And I think in these 2 episodes, that was fantastically shown as well. Especially the beginning of the previous episode, right? The second to last one, where Shin was losing his mind, he was succumbing to the insanity of the battlefield and stuff like that. And I feel like it is using this entire supernatural power as kind of like just an intermediary, or I guess a medium, to showcase the effect of wars that just a normal soldier would have in, you know, witnessing, like being on the front lines and witnessing people dying around them and stuff like that, right? Especially if you've been alive for so long, seeing so many people die, even without any kind of special power, you would get those kinds of you would feel that way, you know, you would feel that insanity creeping in. And I feel like that's what the show was trying to show here, but using obviously the power as kind of like in addition to to tell its own unique spin on the story. But yeah, I feel like that was the main crux of the show, and that was so well executed. I think it was so well done to see the effects of war on people and how it can have so, yeah, how negatively it can affect on the, you know, on everyone there. So it's really cool. I will say I do kind of miss maybe some kind of like concrete goal, because it always, and I feel like this is definitely intentional, obviously from the story, it always feels like the story is in this kind of limbo where it leaves the viewer not really knowing what's gonna happen. It feels almost like you feel that there's something brewing in the background, but you can always, it always feels like, okay, so then this mission pops up and you're like, okay, we have to do this, and then you work on this mission and then the mission ends and you're like, okay, this next mission, so you know, is now here and we need to do this next mission and next mission. It kind of starts to feel a bit formulaic in a way, because it doesn't feel like we have like this big goal that we're working towards, and also it doesn't feel like, apart from like the twist of Federacy being alive, it didn't feel like there were any like insane twists that would change our perspective on the story. So I'm not sure where it's going still. Like it feels like we're just slowly but surely making our way towards eliminating all of the legions, right? Before they can eliminate humanity, which obviously that's a goal in itself, but it feels like this show is trying to set up more in the background, and it's a tiny bit frustrating because you can't tell what it's setting up. And as I said, I feel like this is intentional from the show to leave you in this kind of like ambiguity, to leave you in this kind of like a limbo state where you're constantly being like confused in a way and always kind of like wanting to know more about it, but the show never really gives you more information. So I don't know, that's one thing that I kind of felt like I wish they would have shown us, just not necessarily shown us more, but like given us a bit more of a, I guess, concrete story. I guess this is also a product of the fact that this is an extremely slow burn, right? It is a slow, like it slowly builds up everything, and it takes its time so much. It never feels like it's trying to go through something in a fast pace. Even if some time skips are pretty big, it never feels like it's rushing through it, right? It feels like every single thing that it's trying to showcase, it takes its time to make sure that it showcases it, which is a good thing, which is definitely a good thing. But yeah, as I said, I do think that giving us maybe just a bit more of a concrete idea or goal to latch onto at some points would be kind of nice. I do feel like sometimes I was a bit too lost or a bit too directionless in the show, but that's like a minor criticism. It didn't affect it that much. It's just something that I wish for my own viewing experience, right? Maybe someone else would prefer it to be this way, which is totally valid as well. So all in all, I really liked it. I also, one thing that I loved, especially in these last two episodes, but also in some of the prior episodes, actually I think I mentioned it before, like in the Shin episode, so like 3-4 episodes ago, the direction of the show. The direction of the show is absolutely stunning. Obviously I haven't read the light novel, stuff like that, but I can say sometimes you see an adaptation of a manga or a light novel and you're like, this just feels like they're adapting it one-to-one. And why did this get an anime adaptation, right? What does the anime do that makes this worth an adaptation, right? Apart from adding voice acting and music into it. But this one here feels like it is taking advantage of the anime medium so well. It is doing so many things that you can't do in a light novel, that you can't do in a manga or any other medium. It is doing such a good job with visual storytelling, and just the direction of the show is so stunning. It does such a good job at setting the mood, setting the vibe, setting the what kind of feelings you're supposed to feel in a certain moment. It's so good. It's so good, because as I said, you can't do that in a non-visual medium, right? So big respect to the director. It looks fantastic, and to basically all the staff that was working on it. It's not just the director's call. So yeah, it looks like it's a stunning show. It's so well done. It is so cinematic, and yeah, I love that. I think the direction adds so much to the show, so much to it. And obviously the voice acting was also great. The music, the OST, fantastic. Kota Yamamoto and Hiroki Sawano worked on it as well. All of the songs, the insert songs, I guess it's the ending and stuff, and also there's another insert song that sounds very similar to the ending as well. Those were all great, especially here towards the end in these final 2 episodes. Made me bawl my eyes out with all of the jobs that they had. But yeah, it was a fantastic show. So that's about it. That's all I can think of from the top of my head. I'm sure there are more thoughts that I would have, but I can't think of them right now. So I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. It's been a wild one, definitely a wild one, but I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!